folks, homesteaders and DIY enthusiasts. Today we're going to talk a little bit about turkeys. These guys, to be specific, my turkeys. So I have 3 of them, and it turns out that I thought I had 2 males and definitely 1 female. And now I'm thinking that I have 2 males with this guy being the dominant male and that guy being the less dominant male, and he seems to go back and forth between being a male and a female. Because you'll notice the little wattle, and then the thing, I don't know if that's the wattle that hangs over his nose, but this guy, he has one, but it's quite amazing. Hopefully I'll get a little video of it changing. Color of red, even brighter than that, where their whole head is red, there's no blue at all, to almost pure blue. So what I like to do is I have them in a pen. So I put them in at night because that way they can survive any coyotes or anything like that at night. And during the day they're big enough, I'm not worried about them with hawks and owls, which I would be with the chickens because I've lost them. To let them out during the day so they can graze on the various comfrey that grows in the field here, and the grass. They eat quite a bit of that. And then I don't feed them until the end of the day. That way they don't eat as much grain, which they would just load right up on. They seem to like the chickens. They grew up with the chickens, so they go over there and check them out every now and then in my mobile chicken coops. And there's Brewski on the job. This is how small the little nub is on his head, but look how it's getting longer. See? See how it gets longer? It's like a little erection, although floppy. Now the turkeys tend to follow me everywhere. Let's see if they follow. They're kind of like dogs. They want to see what I'm up to all the time. And Brewski over here, he keeps his distance from him more or less. He doesn't want to get in trouble, and he also isn't really sure about them because they get all puffy like this, like the Tom here is getting puffy, and he starts to throw out his feathers, and he'll tuck his head in, and he'll just kind of move up real close to Brewski, like threatening him. And Brewski doesn't know what to do with that. Even though the turkeys don't like compost and stuff that I give to the chickens, which the chickens love, the turkeys ignore it, but they do have a special love for cherry tomatoes. Not regular tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. They will go crazy over those. So they've picked off all the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. Turkeys have a crop in their throat that helps them grind up food and stuff, and that's why looks like they're eating stones here. But they're actually just putting stones in their crop, which is in their throat. And it's a fairly large sac with a muscle around it. And the food goes through there, and the muscles kind of scrunch together, and they use the stones to grind up the food, and then it can go into their stomach. And I guess probably they pass a certain amount of stones as time goes on, so they have to keep I suppose you could say, they need a new crop of stones for their crop. This is the plant that the turkeys really love. It's all in my wood pile here. It's this one right here. It's comfrey, and they've pecked over it pretty good, all these little holes in the leaves. I'll demonstrate the cherry tomato thing. They just love these cherry tomatoes. Here comes the other guys. They're like, hey, cherry tomatoes. Okay, they're ready for dinner now. It's that time of day. There we go, girls. Come on, watch out, watch out, watch out. So they'll finish that all up before it gets dark. That way we don't leave any out for mice, chipmunks, and rats. And they're all buckled in for the night. I like the turkeys. I get a big kick out of them. And soon they will be delicious. Try to give them an enjoyable life while they're alive. And you can't really keep turkeys over the winter effectively because they eat so much. It's just not cost effective. So these three guys and gal, two guys and gal, will be Thanksgiving and Christmas and just in freezer for the winter. Sorry, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.